Shake 45, we out here right now. Russ is in the building, man. Hit us up, 888-742-3345. At Russ, at Great Rizzy, Gray, Rizzy. I noticed something about this because I was hoping that this next project would have not 7 songs on it, and it has double that, 14.
Right.
Thank you. How do you choose and go about the process for you?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like that 7 and 8 number, everybody's trying to go that way.
Yeah. It was different, like I said, than the first one. The first one was really like, this is my debut, and I got to put out all my best songs that are sitting on my computer and throw them all at the world.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. But the second one was more like, I wanted to be, there's a lot of songs that didn't make the album that they could have made it if I just wanted to, like, have that same approach of, I just want my best songs sitting on my laptop, all of them go out. I don't care if it's a 24-song album or whatever, but this one I wanted to drive a point home. So it was really about the content and the theme and the story. So, there's a lot of good songs that didn't make it, but they're just like good songs. They weren't really on topic as far as what the whole album is talking about. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. What do you do on your downtime? Because, that's one thing I'm always curious about. When you're not, fighting off dumb shit and, just keeping shit at bay or whatever. Are you still into sports? Or are you a painting or some shit now? Just burning lavender candles or something? What are you doing now?
Nah, it's crazy. My downtime is going to the studio. That's what I look at as downtime.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like, studio was never like a job to me, or like, we always had it in the basement. So it was never like a thing where you got to get up and go pay for studio time. Like, we learned early on that the best investment is to put it in your house.
Invest in yourself, definitely.
So that is my downtime. That's what I like to do in my free time, is go to the studio and make music. So, and when I'm not doing that, I'm just kicking it with my mom.
I like seeing that part that you put out there, especially on social, whether it be Instagram or Twitter. I remember you had put something out earlier on, and you took your mom on, like, the world tour with you.
Oh, yeah. She's come on a couple tours.
You put a lot of pressure on us sons out there. Like, damn.
Some of my friends are telling me that.
You taking his mom everywhere. Shit. What are we going to do for Mother's Day this year?
Right.
But that's really special. I think
it's pressure on myself, too. I'm like, wait, like, we got a lot of years left. Like, what are we doing next year?
Like, I got to slow down. I'm giving too much.
Like, I don't know what's happening.
Right, man.
It's intense.
What are some of the new things that you've I guess you've been able to buy now, man. Like stuff that we all have. I want to say we have those not it's like Pinterest boards, but we have all these mood boards in our head.
Yeah,
at least for me.
Of course.
What have you achieved now with the success? You'd be like, I'm getting that. I've gotten that.
Yeah.
You talk about hitting people with Lambos and kill them all. I don't know if that's one, but what have you gotten?
Yeah, I obviously bought my mom a house, which was like always on the list, and then
on all of our lists.
Yeah, and then another big one, which she's like shopping for right now, it's like in the process, is her beach house. Which anyone that knows me since I was like 10, that's what I've wanted to do. Was just buy my mom a beach house. After that, I was like, material wise, there's nothing left to do. But I bought myself a house. I bought a McLaren. I bought a Porsche. Like,
that's enough, because people are gonna be like, ooh. Yeah, I need to make Russ a friend. Nah, fuck out of here. It's a 2-seater. You can't even get in, man. Shit.
Absolutely.
Yo, you ever think about acting? Or, is there a part of you that's like creatively? I still have a lot to give.
Yeah, like, I don't know about acting, but I'm open to different creative outlets. Like, I'm writing a book. So that's going to be interesting. But if someone comes through with like a movie offer, I'm definitely trying to put, my face on camera for sure.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Nice. And I don't turn down acting, man. Like,
oh yeah,
commercials and shit. I'm looking at this motherfucker's hair. I'm pissed off. I haven't seen my hairline in about 10 years, boogies. And this motherfucker's hair, his locks are just flowing right now. I'm pissed off. I can't tell you how pissed off I am right now. But I think it's out there for you. There's a lot of people that are there to see you.
Yeah.
Like show-wise, man, it seems like the shows have just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm blessed. I think that's a super key part of artist career that gets neglected and doesn't get talked about, is how important developing a real ticket-buying audience is.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
That's the reality that artists, you can buy longevity. If you can always have fans that'll show up and buy tickets, you'll stick around. You know what I mean? And those are real fans. So yeah, I've been blessed to it's gradually gone up. And now this part 2 of this tour is like, it's basically all arenas. I'm doing Staples Center, and it's like crazy to me. Like, Staples Center, like, it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild to me.
I had the chance, and for all of I was talking about it for probably about 2 weeks when I had saw it, but I think we were one of your shows that were here at Terminal 8.
Okay.
Was it Terminal 8 or
Terminal
6?
5.
Terminal 5.
One of those
Terminal 5.
numbers.
Terminal 5. One of them shits, man. It used to be like 4 clubs I used to go to years ago. I don't fucking know. It's all I know is you pack the shit out. And there's like 3 different levels or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times I talk with different artists. Like, it's cool to be hip. It's cool to be cool.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to be, you just really, I don't even want to say progressive. Like, you are able to produce. Like, people show up.
Yeah.
For you. And one of the conversations I had with New Edition.
Interesting.
With Mike Bivens specifically. We're talking about, it was Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. It was a new iteration of New Edition. But he was saying, like, while everybody else was like in the music business, we were in the touring business.
Yeah.
And we were maintaining and growing that
smart.
That crowd and stuff. I feel like that's the same thing for you. It's like one of those important things to your process.
It's really important. And I think that like I said, that's where the longevity is. You know what I mean? And a lot of these artists, they get popping, they get one song or whatever it is, and they just never go on headlining tours. Like, they never even put themselves out there to build up the audience. So you end up going into these clubs and getting these quick 10K, 20K bags, and you think that that's the move and that's the wave. But it's like, that runs out as soon as your song is done being hot, which it will be in 3 months.
You're selling yourself short. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And now you're back to the drawing board just trying to catch a hit, because you know that a hit will put you back in the club, so you're gonna get in 20K to walk through, whatever. But like, if you would just put out a good amount of music and tour it repeatedly, like, you don't need to rely on only making hits. So yeah.
Smart move. If anything else, man, $59.95, you go to class with Russ, damn it. We're gonna fix this whole shit. What else you want to play, man? Let's get into some more music. What's another joint?
I want to play we'll go with the not that one. We'll do Voicemail.
Voicemail.
I love Voicemail. Voicemail is one of my favorite songs I've ever made.
Okay, let's do that right there, man. It's Shade 45. We out here with Russ, and you gonna get this right now. It's Voicemail.